Hello, everyone. My name is Linda Gunner. I am the CEO and founder of Linda Perfection Creations. Linda Perfection Creations is an event planning and a wedding decor company. We cater to small and large events in and around the Philadelphia area. We do full service, custom, partial. I also cater to my couple needs. So if you have a special service that you want us to do, or to tailor a package to fit your needs, because not every bride's are alike. And every couple has special need. We also do that as well. We do Philadelphia, New Jersey, Delaware. We do destination wedding, and we travel anywhere you want to if the price is right. So today I'm just gonna touch on different topics instead of just one in general. And the first thing I'm going to touch base on is that as a business standpoint, um, some of the things that a couple needs when they're planning a wedding, and then I'm also going to touch base on character. So I'm going to talk based on the business, a little bit of everything. So it's not going to be just one clear topic across the board. So let's get started. All right. For those of you who don't know, I started doing this video the beginning of April. My goal is to do I challenge myself, where it was a challenge that I can do a video every single day for a year. And it has been challenging. Some days it's tough. As you can see, some videos I'm in the car because I'm trying to honor my word and hold on to it. And that's what speaks volume about me. That's just as a planner or how a business person I am. If I tell somebody I'm going to do something, I want to make sure I do it. My word is my bond, and I take that seriously. If I don't know something, because I don't know it all, I will rather research it than tell you yes or tell you no. Because the thing is that I don't want to tell you something and then in the end it turn out to not be what it is that you want. So for me as a business person, a planner, when I have a client, and I know sometimes every client want to hear yes or they want to hear no. Um, my goal is when you hire me for a service, I'm going to be realistic with you. I'm gonna give you the honest truth, whether you like it or not. I'm gonna be hard, I'm gonna be firm, and I'm also gonna be loving and caring. Because it's like a friendship, it's a partnership. We have to work well together, and when you're with your partner, you don't want them to lie or tell you things that kind of will, end up hurting your feelings. And most of the times when I meet client, I tell them about the package, especially when it comes to floor. A lot of people expect to say, oh, well, the price is a little high. Well, as the new trend on social media, the price is the price. I have no control with flowers. I cannot tell you, well, your flower is going to be $1,000. I can give you a rough estimate based on the market value right now, but things changes a lot, especially with the flowers. Sometimes the season will be good and sometimes it's not. And especially with COVID right now, things is a little, prices is going all over the place. So it's a little challenging to do, you know, flowers and everything. But it's still reasonable flowers. Like I talk about flowers that bloom all year round in another video, the roses, the hydrangeas. Those are flowers which are a little bit cheaper. So you can also use that. So when I talk about character, it's that whether you a planner, whether you're a bride or groom, you gotta honor your word. If you tell somebody you're gonna do something, make sure you do it. And also as a vendor, I'm speaking to you too. If you tell a client that you're gonna provide a service, make sure you do that because a lot of time they are depending on you to do these services for them. And when you don't do that, is it reflects bad on you. And I tell one of the things I'm screwing about is that I vent out everybody you tell me you have. If you come to me with a prior vendor, I have to make sure that those vendors reach my characters and meet my planning needs. Because this is the thing. I don't want to work with anybody that's going to damage my brand. I don't care how much money you pay me or how much you willing to pay. You can plan a $1 million wedding. And I'm being realistic. I know some people are like, what? And if you are working with horrible vendor, I want no parts. Because yes, I might have that money and it may be great. But then in the world of social media, it takes one person, one tweet, one post, one video, and my brain is dead. And I'm not gonna let anybody damage my brain, not for any money, because this is my livelihood. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of what I do. I love what I do, and I'm not gonna jeopardize that for anything. And then another thing is that sometimes what I want you clients, the brides and couple to understand about wedding planner is that we work on a schedule. Our work is hard. The wedding planning industry, actually planning is rated by Forbes one of the top 5 stressful jobs. I heard that from Lori Hardwell. She's the CEO of the Bridal Society, where I got my degree from, which I'm really proud of. Um, and what that states is that they have feelings too. Your vendors have feelings too. They have needs. They work hard to make sure. So the better you communicate with them, the sooner you give them information and relating to stuff when they ask you. And one of the things is that if a client asks you for something, oh, you expect us to get back to you in a timely manner. And it's the same thing if a vendor asks you for something. Please respond, because you don't know what information they are waiting on to relate that information. There are labor hours they do. There's not enough money, and I'm saying it, that a client can pay a wedding planner that will compensate by the amount of hours that they do. Because sometimes we work overtime, we work extra hours just to make sure that your day goes well. We stress for you. So when we're asking for something, at that moment, we are working on your case. So if you take a longer time to respond, then that's another time. You got to realize that you're not the only client. So when a couple asks for something, you want that snap of the fingers. But sometimes it's like it takes time for research. So when a vendor asks you for something, whether a wedding planner, a DJ, or a photographer, or any information, make sure you communicate that with them in a timely manner, because there may be, like I stated, there are things that you not aware of that going on behind the scene that can make or break your wedding. The longer you take to give that information, the harder it is. Like, I would cancel a contract with a client due to communications. I have done it in the past. I've done it multiple times. Reason for that is that if I cannot get in touch with you, I cannot plan your wedding. If weeks go by, months go by, and I'm calling and texting and emailing and doing everything, and if I can't hear it, your wedding's not going to go great, because I don't want to plan your wedding and then in the end you're like, oh, well, this person didn't do this on time, or this person did. That's my brand. Once again, I go back to my brand. So communication is very big for me, and I have it in my contract, and I said in everything. So I make sure on my end, I make sure that I try to get to my clients within 24 to 48 hours. Most of the time, I get to them within an hour or sooner than that. I have my information on my phone. So sometimes, if I'm busy now, there are times that I'm busy with another client, I'm doing another wedding, I cannot send you a message because that's that client time. I can't interrupt their time, and you will want to do the same thing, interrupt your time to take care of another client. Now, if it is an emergency, that's a different thing. But I always make sure that I respond to you in a timely manner because I understand your needs. And then another thing I'm going to address before I end this video is that try to find a time to relax. Try to find time to still have date nights. If you don't do date nights with your spouse, do date nights. If you don't go to the movies, try to go to the movies. Try to do things during your planning stage. Even if you stay home, that will kind of eliminate the stress, because wedding planning is really stressful. Your nerves is high. You get tested a lot. Somebody say something, you just go off. Try to relax, woos out a little bit, breathe it all in and take it out, because it is a big day in your life. And you want to make sure everything's going right. So just take the time and breathe a little bit and you'll be okay. But once again, my name is Linda Gunner. I am the CEO and founder of Linda Perfection Creation. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. You can go to my website to schedule a free consultation, and you can also sign up for my bridal consulting class where you can learn more about my services and everything I provide. Thank you and have an amazing day. Bye.